In this video, I'm going to show you how to copy the midterm exam for Math 1401 into your course from the master. So you'll need to log into your online course. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to update the question library because I did make some changes and corrections to the questions. So to do that, I'm going to go to the assessments and click the drop down menu bar. I'm going to go to quizzes. And so that I don't have duplicates, I'm going to go to the question library. And then I'm going to find the one that says midterm exam questions from past semesters. I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to delete it. That will allow me to basically start fresh, and I won't have duplicates within the program. Okay, so once it's deleted, you'll see it's no longer listed in the list. Now I'm ready to copy. So I'm going to go to Course Admin, choose Import, Export, and Copy Components. I have to search for the offering, and I want Math 1401 ALG Master. Okay, and I'm going to have it search. There should only be one, so I'm going to select it. I'm going to add selected. Okay, at this, once it comes up, I want to select components. I don't want to copy everything again. I just want to choose certain things. And I'm actually going to choose two things. I'm going to choose the question library. But again, I want to select individual items. I don't want to copy them all over again. I just need the midterm piece. And I'm also going to go ahead and copy the midterm. So that's under quizzes, and I want to select which one to copy. Once I've made those selections on the screen, I click continue. And it brings up the list, and the list is duplicated here for some reason. I'm not sure why. And I believe, yep, you want to choose the second one labeled midterm exam questions from past semesters. Okay, so you want to choose the second one. Okay, without it being opened up, just leave it collapsed. Press continue. Then I have to choose the quiz that I need. It's a quiz without a category. And I'm going to choose the one for the midterm for the GHC Testing Center only. And I'm going to continue. And then I'm going to tell it to finish. And it may take it a minute to download or copy all of those things. One of the other challenges we have is that for the midterm in Math 1401 online, it is proctored. So you have to actually have two versions of the midterm exam. You have to have a version that can be used in the testing center. The testing center does not allow you to use Respondus Lockdown Browser. So you have to set up one midterm exam without Respondus and then one with Respondus. Okay, so now that it's finished copying, I can go to Assessments and Quizzes. And if you'd like to confirm that the library is there, you can go to Question Library and scroll down. And now you should see the midterm exam questions from past semesters. So I know that my question library is there. It is the updated version. Okay, so then I want to go back. and I need to find the midterm exam. So I'm in quizzes. Okay, I had gone to assessments, quizzes, and I'm going to scroll down near the bottom of the list. And you'll find under future quizzes, midterm, fall 2019, GHC testing center only. Now, if you want to confirm everything, we can edit. Okay. It is the midterm. I want to indicate that it's for the testing center only. I'm going to the restrictions tab. Make sure that it's active. The due date, the last day to actually take the midterm is October 12th, and I have it set at 11:30 p.m. in the evening for those who might be taking it later in the day. The midterm actually begins on October the 7th at midnight, and again it ends on October the 12th, and I do have that displayed in the calendar. One of the things that I'm doing different this semester, as in past, we do not enter the password. That's going to be done by the library, okay, or by Jeff Lenick, I think, okay. Previously, I've only used a recommended time limit, but I had some issues in the summer, so I'm going to mark enforced time limit. They get 2 hours with a 5-minute grace period, but I do allow them to keep working, so I can actually see if they went over their time limit and can address the issue if there is a problem. If you have students who have the special accommodations and need longer, you can use the special access to fix that. Okay, under assessment tab, I've indicated that the grade will go into the column labeled midterm fall 2019. I do not have it automatically export because we do have to actually manually grade some of the questions on the midterm. So I have everything set up, so I'm going to save and close. I have actually tried it in the preview mode or in the system using a demo student, and everything works smoothly. Okay, now I need to set up one to use Respondus with. Okay, so I'm going to scroll back down to my list of quizzes, and I'm going to put a check mark beside it, and I'm going to go up to the top under More Actions, and I want to copy it. So it keeps all the formatting and everything. So I select the one I want to copy, which is the midterm, but I'm going to change the title. Instead of it being GHC Testing Center only, this second one I'm going to name Respondus Lockdown Browser. Okay, so I have to change the name to show that it's for Respondus. I'm going to make the quiz active. Okay, and I'm going to save. So now I should scroll down and I'll see the second one. Okay. So I want to make sure all my dates and everything are set correctly. So I'm going to go, oops, I went into the wrong, I want to edit. Okay. I go into restrictions. It's still due on the 12th at 11:30 p.m. It starts on the 7th. It is displayed in the calendar. Now, here's where the challenge comes. If I try to go to assessment and have it dump into that midterm for fall 2019, it doesn't work because you'll notice in this drop-down box, because I've already assigned something to that column, I no longer have that option. So you have to either manually export them, write them down and transfer them into your gradebook, or you have to create a second column labeled midterm maybe midterm respond us or something like that. I just go ahead and transfer them manually and try not to have 2 columns in my grade book. Okay, so everything's set, so I'm going to save and close. Now in the master, I'm not able to set up Respondus Lockdown Browser, so I need to do that next. So I'm still in quizzes, and I'm going to choose Lockdown Browser. I'm going to continue to the Lockdown Browser. And I'm doing Midterm Respondus Lockdown Browser. I'm going to change the settings. Okay. So I want to require Respondus. Do not enter a password. And we need to do advanced settings. And this is the super, super, super important part. Okay. Under advanced settings, we want to allow access to specific external web domains. This is how they can access the free websites. Okay, I finally figured out how to fix the problem. Okay, so you have to enter the web domain. So we would enter calculator, CALCULATOR, soup, SOUP.com. Okay, that's the first one that allows them to do descriptive statistics. And then I put a comma, do not space. Do not space. We do online, ONLINE, stat, STAT, book, BOOK, .com. Okay, those are the 2 web domains that you need to have in that whitelisted in that box. Okay, put the 2 names separated by a comma, but do not space. Okay, and then we scroll on down. We do want to require Respondus monitor. I have them go through all the steps, showing the room, showing their ID and all that. Once everything's marked, I click save and close. And it should be set up. Now under Lockdown Browser, it says required. Respondus monitor, it says required. If I go back to the quizzes, now when you look at the quiz for Respondus, it says clearly requires Respondus Lockdown Browser plus webcam. Okay, so then you're set for the midterm. The final exam will be able to be copied in a similar manner, but you will not need to set up Respondus because the final exam is not proctored. I'm working to update the final exam so that they're able to access the websites and things, and that may take me a couple of weeks. So just hang in there. I've got a little bit of time to get the final exam ready. If you have questions, you can email me, but hopefully this will let you get your midterm copied into your course.